to be doing a pet peeves video. So it's kind of like a rant thing. It's things that really annoy me. So let's get straight into the video. So my first pet peeve is, and I got like a phone list right here, bowlers that don't give lane courtesy. Okay, so when a bowler, you're about ready to bowl, you're almost up at the line, and then you just decide to go, and then it's like a big distraction. And so when it just really annoys me when people don't give lane courtesy. And bowlers, you guys know what I'm talking about. When somebody doesn't give lane courtesy, like an open bowler that hasn't bowled that much, it just really gets on my freaking nerves. I mean, if you guys know it, I mean, yeah, basically. And speaking of lane courtesy, that leads me into my second pet peeve, is when bowlers that want two lane courtesy. When bowlers ask for two lane courtesy, it makes me so mad. It's like, you give lane courtesy, but just one lane courtesy, you know what I mean? So give lane courtesy to the person right beside you so you don't accidentally kick them or something like that. But when a person wants two lane courtesy just because they can't simply block out a distraction like 2 lanes away when you know you're not going to hit them because they're not right next to you, it just really, it frustrates me, guys, okay? It just frustrates me when people want 2 lane courtesy. It's like, I'm not waiting all that time, you know. I'll wait on you if you're like right next to me. 2 lane courtesy, don't need it. My third pet peeve, people that think they are better than what they are. So basically, happens a lot in bowling too. When a person thinks that they are a better bowler than what they actually are. Let's say I average like a 170, and a person that averages like roughly the same thing, like a 174. So like, let's say I average a 171, and the person like that thinks they're better than what they are average like a 175. It's like, come on, like, you don't average like a 200. Like, we're roughly the same, but they still think they're better than what they are. You know what I mean? Like, they'll get mad and throw their bowling balls because they think they're actually better than me, when roughly we have the same average. So it's just kind of bull crap. And my next pet peeve, and I didn't include this, is handicap. I cannot stand a freaking handicap league. And I'm talking about like when you bowl and you get pins handicapped. No, I'm not talking about like the elders. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm talking about when you get pins and handicap, where let's say you bowl 170 and a dude beats you because he averages a 150, but he gets 50 pins handicap. It makes me so freaking mad. Why? It's not fair. It's not fair, guys. It's not fair. What else can I say? Let's just put it. Let's just put it as that. My fifth pet peeve: hypocrites. I cannot stand hypocrites at all. A hypocrite makes me so mad. So like, I'm trying to think of an example, so just give me a minute here, guys. Okay, we're going to use smoking as an example. I am not of age to smoke, and I have never smoked in my life, and I don't smoke. We're just going to use this as an example. Let's say somebody smokes. Tell, like my parents, like when I'm of age to smoke, they're like, don't smoke. But again, they do it. The parents don't want you to smoke, but again, they do it. So it's kind of like a hypocrite situation. Or even in bowling, my sport, like if somebody really can't bowl, like they're like a 130 bowler, and they're telling you that you suck, and they're trying to give you advice to help you. It's just kind of stupid. It makes me kind of mad. I cannot stand hypocrite situations, but I think you guys get the point. Hypocrites, big hypocrite situations like that, not going to deal with it. My fifth, no, I'm getting mixed up because I didn't add this to my list. 6th or 7th, I don't know, guys. You try to keep track. All right, this freaking it annoys me because, okay, I'm a person that's a picky eater, and I don't try different things. Like literally, all I eat is hamburger, grilled cheese, my chicken tenders, one of my favorite foods, and I will eat a plain salad, but with nothing on it, just the lettuce and like red wine vinaigrette. Is when I say a plain cheeseburger, but the restaurant, like the worker, will still tell the cook to put vegetables on it. Okay, so what part of plain not freaking understand? Plain. Plain. Just plain. You don't even have to add cheese, even though I do want cheese, just so it doesn't confuse you. Or just with cheese only. What part of with cheese only do you not understand? It makes me so angry. It upsets me every single time. Plain. And then, it just makes me upset, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, I complain a lot. Just get used to it. If you're gonna be part of my fan base, just get used to me complaining. That it annoys me so freaking much. Like, I'm paying you the money. Get what I want. I want you to do what I want, because I want to pay you the money, the bill for what I ate, because I enjoy your restaurant so much. So just please, as a waitress and a cook, just don't add it. Just you see me in the restaurant, just don't add the vegetables, okay? Okay, which leads me into my next pet peeve, if you guys are keeping track. People that talk too much. I'm a backwards kid, even though I do YouTube videos, but people that just are freaking annoying people that just keep talking and talking and talking and talking, I cannot stand it, guys. It's just like, shut up for a minute, shut up, I need a break, I need to go home for a minute, and my head in the car door window. You guys know what I mean. Alright, so my next pet peeve, and this has to do with animals, is when my cat craps on the floor. Yes, guys, when my cat takes a poop on the floor, it makes me angry. And I understand, because sometimes I slack on getting the litter box clean, because I have 3 cats, and comment down below if you want me to reveal my cats and their faces and stuff. But it drives me nuts when, because it's only one cat that do it, and I know who does it. His name's Pete, but I'll show you guys later in my videos what they look like. It makes me so mad. Just why? Just why? You got a litter box. I know you're stepping in your other cat's crap, which is disgusting, but still, just do not crap on the floor, because then it gets smeared on the floor, and I just don't even want to think about it. You guys get the point. I hate animals. I'm not an animal person. Like, if my job was going to be an animal tech, or not animal, I don't think that's even a word, but animal, veterinarian, anything during that, not for me. Just, look, count me out. X, count me out. Count me out, fam. Next pet peeve, when my cat pukes. And it's usually another cat, which his name is Runes, because it's a black cat, and he has like white, I think he has just one white spot on him, and he has the whiskers. Because we wanted a black cat, me, mom, and dad. He pukes when he eats this food, and I don't understand, because he only does it every once in a while. He'll puke, and it makes me so mad, because now I gotta go clean that. It'd be easier if they just didn't, but you guys get the point. My next pet peeve, when my cat keeps knocking on my door when I'm trying to record a YouTube video. And there's only one cat that'll do that, and that is Pete. Because I got 3 cats. One is Bunny, Bruins, and one is Pete. The orange one that craps on the floor, he'll knock on my freaking door with his dirty paws while I'm trying to record a YouTube video. Wanting to record, that's half the time I try to get them out before I record a YouTube video. I have an idea of what my YouTube video, what I want to do, and then they'll just keep knocking on the door, and I'm done. So I just get them out before I make my YouTube video. I didn't organize this too well. This is like 11 pet peeves total since I added a few. People that have no courtesy or respect at a restaurant. So what we're basically talking about is when you're up at the line and the worker says how many instead of saying who's next. Basically, this happened recently. Los Mariachis, which is a Mexican restaurant, pretty good food. All I get is a hamburger, like I said, because I'm a picky eater. And they just want to cut in front of us, and they were legit about to go. So my dad had to speak up and say, "We're next, 3." So instead of saying who's next, they have to say how many. Say who's next. I mean, that drives me so nuts when people have disrespect, and when the freaking waitress doesn't say who's next, they say how many. How do you know who's next? That's my first question, is who's next, because I don't want to make anyone upset. And I understand not thanking one day, but they do it every single time we're there, and it just, whatever. Anyway, guys, comment down below your pet peeves. I know I talk fast through this video. My camera's probably about to die. It's running low on memory and just stuff like that. But comment down below your guys' pet peeves, and I will see you guys in the next video.